Fear has many acronyms. One of the most popular is false evidence appearing real. What false evidence are you afraid of? My mom faced a fear on that same farmhouse. One afternoon in June, she was napping in the house, and my younger brother and sister and I were playing on the swing set that sat across the driveway. I saw a movement out of the corner of my eye. I looked again, and I noticed a creature waddling up the driveway. It was that infamous black and white creature. And oh, he was ripe. There's only one thing that comes with a skunk that you see in the middle of the afternoon. He probably had rabies. He continued up the driveway and decided to hide out under the car parked next to the house. What were we going to do? Well, we coerced my sister into running past the car into the house, telling Mom that there was a skunk in the yard. While she was in the house, the skunk continued on his journey and found a hiding spot under a nearby shed. Great. Now we have a rabid skunk in hiding in the yard. Mom poked her head out of the house, out of the door, asked what was going on. The smell tipped her off that we weren't making up stories. She went back in to call Dad because he had a rifle, the ammunition, and the wisdom to use it. But he was out of reach, out of radio contact in a tractor. She went and called the sheriff. Well, he wasn't going to be there for another hour. She walked through that mudroom by that basement door and grabbed her next best weapon, her Stanley broom. Do you remember these things? They had a long metal handle that screwed into the metal base, usually covered with hard plastic, and they had short bristles. We all went outside. She armed us with pitchforks and shovels, and we winced at the thought of what we were going to have to do. She said, "You three go on each side of the shed, make a bunch of racket, and drive that skunk up my side." So we did what we were told. And while we were doing that, all of a sudden we heard thwap, thwap, thwap. We ran around Mom's side and discovered the skunk hissing and spraying, and Mom wailing on his head with the metal broom. Thwap, thwap, thwap. Well, a few more minutes of this left the skunk partially unconscious. Wonderful. Now we have a rabid, unconscious skunk in the yard. Plan B. She sent my brother off to the shop to grab a wash tub. Her and my sister went off to the tree line to find something heavy to put on top of it. And she left me with the Stanley broom. Well, while they were gone, Mr. Skunk came too, and I had to give him a few rounds of thwap, thwap, thwap. They came back with their wares. We tipped the wash tub on the side, scooped the unconscious skunk into it with the shovel. Mom had drug a cultivator disc from across the yard. We placed it on top. Perfect fit. The sheriff showed up 30 minutes later, opened his car door, inhaled, and knew he had the right yard. Fear has another acronym, and it's my favorite. That is, face everything and rise. Mom faced a very real fear that day, a fear that could have caused illness or death to her and her children. What are you not facing today? You get to turn that false evidence around and face your fear.